Hi guys, welcome back to Golden Reviewer. I'm so excited to get this, and I know many of you are waiting for this as well. So this is the Mi 11, 12 gig plus 256, and of course this is from China. It's just released on 1st of January. I asked my friend to buy this in China for me and shipped over to Singapore, which take about 1 week. So I just got this today. The price of this model in China is about 4,700 RMB, which is about 730 US dollars. And then I paid another $100 plus for shipping and import taxes and everything. So this is almost $900 phone, which is not cheap, but it's still cheaper than the iPhone 12 Pro Max or the Note 20 Ultra, and of course the Fold 2, much cheaper than this, right? And if you look at the box itself, it's actually much smaller than previous version, right? And it's very similar to an iPhone 12 Pro Max box in terms of size, the dimensions, right? It's very thin, and I believe the charger is not included. But I think they are doing something quite interesting here. So as you can see, here is the charger from Xiaomi, the original charger, which retails for about $20. And they actually give you the option to get this charger for free if you buy the Mi 11. And of course, you can choose not to get this. That makes the Mi 11 exactly same as the iPhone 12 Pro Max, where you don't have a charger. But you have the option to get this for free as well. So of course, I went ahead and get it. So later we'll take a look at the charger as well. Now let's take a look at the device. Technically speaking, this is not a real unboxing, because Xiaomi is doing something very interesting. This device has been unsealed and activated in China because Xiaomi says it's compulsory to do this when my friend bought it for me. I think it's because they have all these flippers or scalpers, whichever way you want to call them. And they because the stock is so limited, they go and buy the device and then they resell at a higher price. So Xiaomi asked everyone to unseal and activate the device on the spot to sort of prevent people from flipping it, right? So my friend is actually very nice. This is so hard to buy. He got it for me, and he himself also wants the device so bad, but he gave it to me because he knows I want to make videos for you all, right? So for accessories, not so much. You have the SIM pin, of course, and then a transparent TPU case. Okay, it's very standard stuff. Okay, and here is the device. As I said, this device has already been turned on and activated, but my friend was so nice to put it back into the plastic for me, so it still looks like a brand new device to me. Okay. And I got the black version because this is the only available version at that place. Okay. And these stickers, I can't really understand why they want to put stickers on the device. It's so ugly. Oh, okay. It feels nice. It's a matte finish glass, and the device feels light in hand. I will try to weigh it later. I think it's definitely much slimmer, lighter, and feels better in hand than the Mi 10. I've used Mi 10 for a couple of weeks, a couple of months as my daily driver, and one of the biggest gripe with that device is that it's so thick and so heavy. It doesn't feel good in hand, but this feels much better. Actually, if you ask me, I think the thickness and the slimness and the feel in hand is actually better than Note 20 Ultra. It feels very, very good. I think it's something, it should be like 8 millimeters around there. I don't know. Yeah. So it feels good. Not as heavy as a Mi 10. But I don't know what to say about this camera matrix design. It feels complicated, maybe that's the word. You have your main lens here, and I believe this is the ultra wide lens, and some micro, I don't know, and then your flash. And if you look it from the side, this thing actually has, I don't know, like 4 layers. Do you have to make it so complicated, Xiaomi? And I think the Samsung approach looks much cleaner and just much more straightforward. But anyway, let's put the device aside first, and of course the box aside. Let's take a quick look at the free charger they gave. They say it's a 55 watts. This is GAN. I think it's some new technology. I don't really know. But let's take a look. And yeah, the packaging is pretty compact. That's the charger. To my surprise, it's actually a Type A port on the charger. I thought we have already moved to Type C altogether, because my Samsung charger uses Type C and the Xiaomi 65 watt charger uses Type C. All my cables are Type C to Type C. Then of course in the charger package they give you a Type A to Type C cable. Okay, this charger is actually bigger than the 65 watt, although both are GAN. I don't know what exactly is the technology, but it's supposed to make chargers smaller and more efficient. But it's bigger than the 65 watt charger. And I think the Type A port makes it less useful for me anyway. So I like this. This 65 watt GAN charger from Xiaomi is my go-to charger for now. It charges my Samsung device, my iPhone, my MacBook Pro, my Xiaomi device. It charges everything. It's so good. I thought this will be as good. But anyway, let's put it aside. The case is not important either. Let's put it aside. And let's turn on the device and take a look. Then of course, I don't know whether you can see this, but they actually gave you a free factory applied screen protector, which I think is very good because you know, the screen has curvature around the sides and it's very difficult to apply a screen protector by yourself. Okay, it's quite fast. It has already been turned on. And yeah, I don't see the setup process. The process is because this device has already been turned on and activated, as I said earlier. But anyway, no Xiaomi account. Okay, let me set the language to English. Here we are, the Xiaomi Mi 11. Let's take a look at the board device first. Device name Mi 11, storage 256. MIUI version is running on MIUI 12. All specs, 12 gigs of RAM, Mi 11, and hardware version, all these are. And actually, after I connected the device to Wi-Fi, I received an update. So I'll let it download and install the update first. Meanwhile, we can take a look around the system. This is, of course, China's device. It's meant for Chinese domestic market. So no surprise there, you don't find the Google services. But I think for Xiaomi devices, it's very easy to install Google services. I'll do it later. It's not like Huawei. Xiaomi is not banned by Google, right? So you just install the Google Play Store and you're good to go. Then I see a lot of Chinese bloatware, which supposedly should be uninstallable. Yeah, you can uninstall all this bloatware. Of course, if you are not in China, this doesn't do anything for you, right? It's okay, I'll uninstall them later one by one. And then of course, let's go to display settings. The screen resolution, you can choose between, oh, okay. Actually, I see a bug. I find the first MIUI bug here. You see, they actually mess up the name and the numbers. On the Full HD, it says this number is actually 1440 is for QHD, right? And here on the QHD, it gives you the number for Full HD. But based on the picture, I think the one on the right is clearer. So I think the name is correct, but the number is wrong. So I'll choose 2K, QHD plus, and refresh rate. You can choose between 60 and 120. There is no 90 like some other devices. You can choose a refresh rate in between. So of course we are going to go with 120, but it's called medium. I don't understand what is medium. You call 120 Hz medium? I think the MIUI system still have some translation issues here and there, but not a big issue. And let me set up fingerprint. I can tell it's an optical fingerprint reader, just like the Mi 10. All the Chinese manufacturers, they all get the fingerprint reader right? Of all the devices from Chinese manufacturers, they all have very fast fingerprint readers. Usually faster than Samsung and faster than the Apple Face ID. So I don't really thought the Mi 10, Mi 11 here. Let's try. Okay, pretty fast. Not blazing fast, but pretty fast. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I'm back. I've already installed the Play Store. It's very easy on Xiaomi devices. Just download the APK and install. And I also remove all the bloatware one by one. And what I've noticed in the past few minutes using this device is that the display looks amazing. This 2K 120 Hz display looks really, really amazing. I can't say this for past Xiaomi devices. Even the Mi 10, right? They claim they have a very good display, but when you put it side by side with some top-end Samsung flagship, you can really tell the difference. But this time, the Xiaomi Mi 11, right? The display looks so good. I don't know. I have the Note 20 Ultra here, and let me turn the brightness all the way up to maximum. Here on Xiaomi, let's turn it up as well to maximum brightness. And firstly, you can tell clearly that this is much, much brighter than this, right? It looks very bright, and because of the 2K resolution, everything looks very sharp. And also there is another, it's very difficult to describe, but the display just looks natural and looks nice there, right? I didn't see this kind of display performance in past Xiaomi devices, but the Mi 11 really impressed me. And also MIUI is a very good OS, I think. Just from the simple system animations, you can feel that it feels very smooth. And you see the small animations whenever I close these settings, the gear will actually rotate a few times. And there are small subtle animations here and there and makes the experience feels very smooth. Yeah, I must say I have a very positive first impression with this MIUI 12, right? Feels smoother compared to my previous Mi 10. I didn't have such a good impression with the Mi 10. Maybe because of the 90 Hz only refresh rate. This is 120. I can definitely feel the difference between 90 and 120, right? So I prefer the 120 Hz display. I also did some quick shots to test the actual image quality of this. It's nighttime, as you can see. These shots are from the Note 20 Ultra, the Mi 11, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max from outside my window. For the main camera, the Mi 11 is actually surprisingly good. I think it is better than the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and comparing to the Note 20 Ultra, you can say it's a matter of preference. They have different colors and slightly different exposures. But the ultra-wide camera on the Note 20 Ultra is still taking the lead. The Mi 11 is, I think, is slightly worse than the iPhone 12 Pro Max as well, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max is significantly worse than the Note 20 Ultra. So Samsung still takes the lead for ultra-wide angle here. But Xiaomi actually add a very interesting lens, which is called the micro lens, to the Mi 11. And I just was blown away by the capability of this lens. Just take a look at this. I use all these three devices and use their closest focus range to take a photo of this 10 cents coin. And there isn't much to explain here. You can just look at the difference by yourself. This micro lens is amazing on the Mi 11, and I believe it could be used to create a lot of creative and interesting shots. Okay guys, that's it for the unboxing video. Thanks for watching. In the coming days, I'll do some more benchmark and gaming tests and compare it to other SoCs like the A14, Snapdragon 865, and also the Kirin 9000. So stay tuned for more videos. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye bye.